Okay, everyone. Last video for this packet, example 4. We're supposed to find down here, we're supposed to find the measure of angle 1, and you should notice that angle 1 is not inside the triangle, it is on the outside of the triangle, which means we can use this triangle exterior angle theorem that is right above this in your packet. You can use that, you don't have to. I agree with you that you probably think that this theorem is kind of gross and disgusting and confusing, and it's okay. You don't have to remember it. It just will make your life easier if you do. So all that this thing up here says is that if you have an angle outside your triangle, like angle 1 right here, it is the same as adding the two angles on the inside that it doesn't touch. Right? It touches this angle in this corner, so not that one. But the other two added together that it doesn't touch, it's the same as if you just added those together. Those are the remote interior angles that it talks about. Okay? So it's a helpful thing to know, but you can totally forget it and just you don't have to use it. But you can if you would like to. So I'm going to do this problem 1 down here. I'm going to do it 2 ways so that you can see that it's helpful, but you don't have to remember this triangle exterior angle thing. So first, the first way, so I'm going to call this way 1, is I'm going to pretend that I don't know that triangle exterior angle thing. And I need to figure out angle 1. Well, it would probably be helpful to figure out that angle at the top of the triangle that isn't there yet, right? So maybe I'll call that a question mark. I'll just label it with a question mark. It's a tiny question mark. Hopefully you can see that. And so since this thing is a triangle, I would take the 80 plus the 18 plus the question mark, and that would have to be 180. 80 plus 18 is 98. So 98 plus the question mark equals 180. And then you would subtract 98 from both sides. So 180 minus 98 is 82. So the question mark would be 82. And then, I'll put a little 82 right there. And then our angle 1 and this 82 I just figured out, well, they make a line if I put them together. So angle 1 plus that 82 that I just figured out has to add up to 180. And then you would do subtract 82. So you get angle 1 equals 98. And that's what you were trying to find. You were trying to find angle 1. So we got 98. That's way 1. I did not use this rule up here about triangle exterior angle theorem at all. I just used the fact that it's a triangle that adds up, the angles add up to 180, and that straight lines, the angles add up to 180. Now, way 2, I am going to use this triangle exterior angle thing. Okay. Well, angle 1 is an exterior angle. So angle 1, if I'm using my little picture up here, it should be the same as if I add the two angles in the triangle that it doesn't touch. Well, I don't know the angle that it does touch. So this will be the same as adding this 80 and 18, because those are the two angles inside the triangle that it doesn't touch. So 80 plus 18, angle 1 equals 98 degrees, which is what we got before. It just took a little bit longer. So you can see that this triangle exterior angle thing might be helpful, but it's not necessary. So if you forget it, it'll be okay. You can still find all the angles you will need to in pretty much any problem. So that's the end of that.